Okay. All right. So, okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Right. So, to those of you who just enter into the Zoom, it's time for you to check the attendance. Attendance check ดีกว่าครับไปเลยใน line นะ I just want your name and ID student into the line group 1 2 3 go. Okay, good. Let me check. Let me see. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 29 student done. Just waiting for your friend first. It's fine. Yeah. All right. So to those of you who just want to, exam, right? So the deadline is that 25 November, but I'm going to say that I might extend the deadline until 27 if you wish to do so. But bear in mind that so you need to submit the score before the final exam begins. So which means that yeah, I can exempt for this course for you. Yep. All right, so for next week, 21st of November, I'm going to let you do a class reflection, right? So it's all about like what you gain from knowledge set, right? From the ECP, for example, listening skill, listening comprehension, active listening, tip and strategy, a grammar part, vocabulary, or even the reading comprehension here, right? So it's all about like the class reflection. If you have some comment or even what you are going to add for more and more for further course, further ECP, it might be effective or even useful for us. Yep. So feel free to do so. Okay, so next week we are going to study on site and then final exam on 28th of November, still on site too. So the room is that 7th floor, 0701, right? I'm going to notice for all of you again. Yeah, just make sure for this. Any group presentation for this week? No, right? Yes or no? If not, we have to listen, right? Listen for the final exam here. If you're ready, just type 1 for me, please. กด 1 เข้ามานิดนึง กด 1 กด 2 Okay, so shall we start to listen for the mock, right? The mock exam for the final exam, right? I'm going to say that I just want you to practice for the whole 45-minute set here, just because you have to be familiar with this kind of test, and I hope that you guys will be, well equipped with this kind of exam too. Yeah, so shall we start for the first one here? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, go. This one. Yep. Okay, so the test is going to be 45 minutes. If you can do this kind of practice, I'm sure that you can do for the final exam, right? 1, 2, 3, go.
Part 1. Directions. In Part 1 of the test, you will be shown 6 photographs and hear 4 statements about each photograph. The statements will be marked A, B, C, and D. All statements will be spoken only once and not written down. For each photograph, choose the statement that accurately describes what can be seen in the photograph. Look at a sample photograph. Listen to the 4 statements. A.
The ship is very modern.
B.
Passengers are boarding the ship.
C.
Palm trees are planted along the waterfront.
D.
People are having a party on a boat.
Statement C
Palm trees are planted along the waterfront.
is the most accurate description of what can be seen in the photograph. Therefore, you should mark your answer choice C. This part will now start with question 1. Select your answers as you listen.
Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your test book. A. She's folding a piece of paper. B. She's smelling flowers in a garden. C. She's holding a book in her hands. D. She's closing up a box. Number 2. Look at picture marked number 2 in your test book. A.
He's looking at a picture.
B.
She's opening her handbag.
C.
They're fixing a railing.
D.
They're walking down some steps.
Number 3. Look at the picture marked number 3 in your test book. A.
One of the men is taking off his backpack.
B.
One of the men is reading a brochure.
C.
Some people are assembling a table.
D.
Some people are rearranging chairs.
Number 4. Look at the picture marked number 4 in your test book. A.
A server is setting up an umbrella.
B.
A sign is being carried across a walkway.
C.
Cars have been parked in the shade.
D.
Customers are seated at a cafe.
Number 5. Look at the picture marked number 5 in your test book. A.
A drawer has been pulled open.
B.
Files are being stored on shelves.
C.
A monitor is being mounted on a wall.
D.
A light has been hung from the ceiling.
Number 6. Look at the picture marked number 6 in your test book. A.
A man is standing near a construction site.
B.
A worker is climbing a ladder.
C.
A row of trees has been planted alongside a fence.
D.
Vehicles are transporting materials to a building.
Part 2. Directions. In Part 2 of the test, you will listen to 25 questions. each followed by 3 potential responses. The responses will be marked A, B, and C. All questions and responses will be spoken only once and not written down. For each question, choose the response that accurately answers it. This part will now start with question 7. Select your answers as you listen.
Number 7.
Where can I find the most recent sales data?
A,
The store's having a sale.
B,
It's on my computer.
C,
No, not recently.
Number 8.
When is the next performance of the City Dance Troupe?
A,
This Saturday at 8 p.m.
B,
It was better than the last one.
C,
It hasn't yet.
Number 9.
Let's plan our camping trip tonight.
A,
I had a relaxing vacation.
B,
Okay, I'm free after 6.
C,
A tent and a sleeping bag.
Number 10.
Isn't the client visit this month?
A,
It's in the supply cabinet.
B,
A newer version.
C,
Pablo's in charge of that.
Number 11.
Why are you transferring to the San Francisco branch?
A,
To be closer to my family.
B,
Probably in February.
C,
Yes, it's been open for a while.
Number 12.
Do you have any hotel rooms available for tonight?
A,
They're due soon.
B,
Almost every room has one.
C,
We've just had a cancellation.
Number 13.
Would you like me to arrange a shuttle to the airport?
A,
That flower arrangement is lovely.
B,
Thanks, but I'll drive myself there.
C,
A glass of water would be great.
Number 14.
Does Marta know that we've made a lunch reservation for 1 o'clock?
A,
Yes, I sent her an email about it.
B,
The Sun Plaza Cafe.
C,
It's served with a side salad.
Number 15.
Who should I contact to rent an office in this building?
A,
Yes, I'll update my contact list.
B,
You can call Mr. Yamamoto,
C,
the one in the financial center.
Number 16.
What did you think of my presentation?
A,
No, not this time.
B,
I was at another meeting.
C,
20 pages long.
Number 17.
When will our internet service be working again?
A,
No, I don't use it often.
B,
It should be fixed by noon.
C,
Over by the copier.
Number 18.
Have you finished the draft of the report yet?
A,
I had a conference call all morning.
B,
Ms. Yang is a reporter.
C,
Thanks, I can wait.
Number 19.
You didn't leave your mobile phone on the train, did you?
A,
It's 555-0126.
B,
A ticket to Amsterdam.
C,
No, I have it right here.
Number 20.
Could you please replace the tires on my car?
A,
He's retiring in May.
B,
That's a very nice place.
C.
Yes, we could do it this afternoon.
Number 21.
What time should we expect the keynote speaker to arrive?
A.
She'll be here by 9.
B.
Yes, I was invited.
C.
In the lobby.
Number 22.
Did you hear the news about the merger?
A.
A small construction firm.
B.
No, was it announced?
C.
He's a department head.
Number 23.
Does our budget include funding for 1 assistant or 2?
A.
I didn't know we were hiring anyone.
B.
At the reception desk.
C.
It was paid for in cash.
Number 24.
That Indian restaurant is big enough for our annual party.
A.
They don't have a private dining room.
B.
A direct flight to India.
C.
Can I get you some more rice?
Number 25.
Is there a computer available to use while mine is being repaired?
A.
Isn't it in 2 hours?
B.
Michael's not using his today.
C.
Some updated software.
Number 26.
Will you prepare handouts or a slideshow for your workshop?
A.
Just the new sales director.
B.
I plan to do both.
C.
It starts at 3 o'clock.
Number 27.
The meeting's in Busan, isn't it?
A.
It isn't a company I've heard of.
B.
Yes, I hope we can participate by phone.
C.
The attendance sheet.
Number 28.
Can you give me a tour of the property on Thursday?
A.
An empty corner lot.
B.
Leave the door open.
C.
Let me check my calendar.
Number 29.
How many days do we have to organize the convention?
A.
There are 300 brochures.
B.
Don't worry, it's later than last year.
C.
We'll choose the cheapest one.
Number 30.
I don't think we can afford to start the store renovations yet.
A.
That's not what Susan said.
B.
Yes, it's attracting more customers.
C.
The product display areas.
Number 31.
We've met these clients before, haven't we?
A.
Sure, I'd be happy to.
B.
Actually, we shipped them already.
C.
The manager is new, though.
Part 3. Directions. In Part 3 of the test, you will listen to 13 conversations. Every conversation will be followed by 3 questions about it. Each question will have 4 answer choices, marked A, B, C, and D. Each conversation will be spoken only once and not written out. For each question, choose the answer choice that accurately answers it.
Questions 32 through 34 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Kenji. You weren't at the restaurant staff meeting today, so I wanted to let you know that all the servers will be getting new uniforms next month.
Okay, should I go to a specific store to buy one, or will the restaurant supply them?
I'm going to order black t-shirts with our restaurant logo from a supplier here in town, and I'll take care of the cost. I just need to know your size so I can complete the order.
I usually wear a medium, thanks.
Number 32. Where do the speakers work? Number 33. What change does the woman mention? Number 34. What does the woman need to know? Questions 35 through 37 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Thanks, Frank and Ming, for coming by on such short notice. I just met with our chief financial officer, and we need to reduce our company's costs. Our home appliances are selling well, but production costs are still too high.
What about outsourcing some operations? If we hire someone else to do things like warehousing and delivery, it could cut down on our expenses. What do you think, Ming?
I agree, Frank. It sounds like something we should consider. Tell you what, I can research some companies and put together a list of names for Thursday. Then we can start compiling some numbers.
Number 35. What does the woman want to do? Number 36. What solution does Frank propose? Number 37. What will Ming prepare for Thursday? Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, I saw an advertisement for your boat tours. Are there any at the end of September?
Absolutely. They're actually crowded at that time of year because it's the last of the nice weather.
Well, I'm glad I called early then. I'd like to reserve 2 seats.
All our reservations are done through our website. Look for the calendar on the left-hand side. You can't miss it. Then you just choose the date you want.
Number 38. What does the woman say about tours in September? Number 39. What does the woman tell the man to do? Number 40. What does the woman imply when she says,
You can't miss it.
questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
Akira, do you have time to send an email to the staff this afternoon? I'd do it myself, but the Board of Trustees meeting starts in 10 minutes, and I'm presenting the opening report.
No problem at all. What would you like the memo to say?
The entire law office will close early on Friday at 3 p.m. Some contractors are coming in to paint the conference room and lobby walls.
Okay, I'll get that out right away.
Number 41. What does the woman ask the man to do? Number 42. Why is the woman unable to complete the task? Number 43. What will happen on Friday afternoon? Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, it's Jeff from Personnel calling. I'll be conducting the preliminary interviews for the project manager position in your division. Is there anything specific you want the candidates to be able to do?
Well, I know you ask about their education credentials and work experience, but I really need someone who can travel as part of this position.
Yes, I see frequent international and domestic travel in the job requirements. Okay, I won't invite anyone for a second interview who isn't interested in that.
Exactly. Oh, by the way, don't forget that I'll be out the week of July 6th on holiday. Please don't schedule suitable candidates to interview with me during that time.
Number 44. What are the speakers discussing? Number 45. What does the woman say staff should be able to do? Number 46. What does the woman remind the man about? Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, I need some help with this mobile phone that I bought at your shop. Whenever I make a call, I can hear the person on the other end, but that person can't hear me.
It sounds like there might be something wrong with the microphone. Have you dropped the phone recently?
No, I haven't. In fact, I just bought it yesterday.
Sometimes there's a manufacturing defect. Let me take a look at your phone to see if that's the case. If it is, then we can give you a brand new one at no cost.
Number 47. What is the man's problem? Number 48. What does the woman ask the man about? Number 49. What does the woman offer to do? Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Hello. I've read great reviews of your bakery. You're famous for your strawberry muffins, right? I'd like to try one.
Sorry, we have strawberry muffins only when fresh strawberries are in season. Would you like to try an almond muffin instead?
Sure. And by any chance, do you offer catering? I'm expecting some clients at the office early Tuesday morning, and I'd like to have some food available.
We don't do formal catering, but if you're in the neighborhood, I can bring your order to your office.
Great, thanks. We're around the corner from here. How about a dozen assorted muffins? Here's the address.
Number 50. Why is a product unavailable? Number 51. What does the woman inquire about? Number 52. What will the man most likely do on Tuesday? Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
Good afternoon. You've reached customer service at the Oxbridge Water Company. How can I help you?
Hi, I just received my water bill and it's much higher than usual. I think it's because last month one of the pipes in my house broke. My whole ground floor was flooded. I shouldn't have to pay the full amount, should I?
If you can send us a receipt for any repair work related to the leak, it's possible we can reduce the charges. If you're ready, I can give you the address to send that to.
Number 53. Where does the woman most likely work? Number 54. Why is the man calling? Number 55. What does the woman ask the man to send? Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Molly. How was your trip to meet with Xavier retailers?
Oh, hi, Brian. It went really well. The retailer really liked our women's footwear line. and they've decided to place an order with us for their department stores nationwide. So it's much bigger than we expected.
Wow, congratulations.
Thanks. Of course, I know you did most of the market analysis. It really helped me convince the client to carry our footwear.
Don't worry, it was my pleasure. Oh, just so you know, there's been a policy change and the receipts from trips can be submitted electronically.
Thanks. I'll take care of that this week.
Number 56. What has the woman recently accomplished? Number 57. What does the woman mean when she says,
I know you did most of the market analysis.
Number 58. What policy change does the man tell the woman about? Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Good morning, Jiyun. How is it going with the brochures for the Sports and Medicine Expo in July? I'm really eager to see what the public thinks about our company's new exercise equipment.
Actually, not well. I printed a few yesterday, and for some reason the ink won't dry. I tried different types of photo paper and tested different printer settings, but no matter what I do, the ink smears when I touch it.
Strange. Well, since we're not in a hurry, why don't we just get the brochures printed at a place that specializes in this sort of thing? I want to make sure they look great.
Number 59. What is the company planning to do in July? Number 60. What problem does the woman mention? Number 61. What does the man suggest? Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation and floor plan.
Hi, I'm one of the new interns here at Manzi Technology. I'm here for the orientation session at 9 o'clock.
Okay, I just need you to sign in, and I'll find your name tag. What's your name?
Richard Edwards.
Oh, there's a Rhonda Edwards in our public relations department. Are you related to her?
Yes, she's my older sister. Actually, she's the one who told me about this internship. She thought I'd really enjoy working here during my break from university.
I'm sure you will. Well, welcome to Manzi. Here's your name tag. Orientation is upstairs. It's the first room on your left when you get to the top of the staircase.
Thank you.
Number 62. Why is the man at Manzi Technology? Number 63. How did the man learn about Manzi Technology? Number 64. Look at the graphic. Which room will the man go to next? Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation and graph.
Hi, Mr. Polk. Thanks for meeting with me.
Sure, it's a pleasure. So you're writing an article for Forge Ahead magazine.
Yes, the piece is about how your car manufacturing plant dramatically changed the way it produces cars. Could you tell me about what you did?
Certainly. Many factory employees are told to never stop the production line, no matter what. Recently, I took the opposite approach. Whenever we found a defect, anyone could stop the assembly line and address the problem immediately.
And this transition improved your quality control?
Exactly. In fact, look at this production chart. You'll see that, compared to other factories, cars from this one have far fewer defects.
Number 65. Why is the woman meeting with the man? Number 66. What happened recently at Mr. Polk's factory? Number 67. Look at the graphic. Which factory does Mr. Polk most likely manage? Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation and contract.
Hello, it's Helen from your lawyer's office calling to make sure you received the contract we sent over.
Hi, yes, and I had time to look it over. There's actually a spelling error on the second line. It should be MILT, M-I-L-T Industries, not M-A-L-T.
Oh, I'll have that corrected. Did you notice anything else?
Well, I just received the building inspection report, and we learned that the electrical wiring is over 15 years old. We're worried about having access to enough power to run all our computers and servers.
That's a problem. I'll talk to the sellers about covering the cost of upgrading the electricity.
Number 68. Look at the graphic. According to the man, which information is incorrect? Number 69. What does the man say he is worried about? Number 70. What does the woman offer to do?
Part 4. Directions. In Part 4 of the test, you will listen to 10 talks. Every talk will be followed by 3 questions about it. Each question will have 4 answer choices, marked A, B, C, and D. Each talk will be spoken only once and not written out. For each question, choose the answer choice that accurately answers it.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Before we end this meeting, I'd like to take a minute to recognize Janet Kolaski. She's led our department's marketing efforts for the past 5 years and has shown a tremendous amount of dedication to the company. Recently, Janet has been focusing on the displays that advertise our new line of smartphones for our booth at next week's trade show. The displays are very impressive, and I suggest that you drop by the staff lounge after this meeting to have a look at them. But first, let's have a round of applause to thank Janet for her work and dedication.
Number 71. What is the purpose of the announcement? Number 72. What has Janet Kolaski been working on recently? Number 73. Where does the speaker encourage the listeners to go? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following news report.
This is Harold Rosen with WKRN News, reporting from the newly opened Bradford Opera House. The building is ultra-modern, and when plans for its construction were announced, locals expressed their concern about it. It's located right next to historic City Hall, the oldest building in the city. But so far, residents who have visited seem to like it. In spite of its modern look, those who have been inside are impressed. The atrium is beautifully decorated. The theatre is equipped with a state-of-the-art sound system, and, of course, the music program is spectacular. The schedule for this season's performances can be found on the WKRN website.
Number 74. Where is the speaker reporting from? Number 75. What does the speaker imply when he says,
It's located right next to historic City Hall, the oldest building in the city?
Number 76. What can the listeners do on a website? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, my name is Tomoko. I saw an advertisement for your motorcycle and I'm interested in purchasing it, but I have a concern about the price. It's a little high considering it's a few years old. Could you lower the price by $200? I also read in the ad that you'd be willing to drop the motorcycle off at the buyer's house, but I live an hour away, so I don't want to make you drive too far. My friend and I can come pick it up on Saturday if you accept my offer. Give me a call back tonight at 555-0108. Thanks.
Number 77. Why is the speaker calling? Number 78. What does the speaker say she is concerned about? Number 79. What does the speaker offer to do? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following announcement.
Okay, everyone, this concludes our training on advanced hairstyling techniques. We hope you learned how combining products and tools can help you create new and exciting hairstyles for your clients. You'll notice on the way out that I placed some surveys by the door. And let me remind you that there are only a few openings left for our upcoming workshop on hair coloring. So be sure to sign up soon if you're interested. Have a great afternoon.
Number 80. Who most likely are the listeners? Number 81. What does the speaker imply when she says,
I placed some surveys by the door.
Number 82. What does the speaker remind the listeners about? Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following broadcast.
Thanks for listening to KQSP Radio. Remember to tune in next Saturday evening for our 10th anniversary celebration. We'll be playing the top 10 songs of the past decade selected by you, the listeners. There's still time to vote for your favorite song. You can do that by sending a text message to 5143. The songs with the most votes will be played during our show next Saturday evening. And coming up after a short break, we've got a live in-studio interview with pop singer Ezra Ortiz. He'll be telling us about his upcoming world tour.
Number 83. According to the speaker, what will happen next Saturday? Number 84. What does the speaker tell the listeners they can do? Number 85. What will Ezra Ortiz be discussing next? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following telephone message.
Hello, I'm calling from Mahmoud's Printers about the business cards your company recently ordered from my printing shop. That's a very big order, so I wanted to talk with you before going through with it. Of course, I'll send you an example of the card before we print so many, but please call me back to confirm the number. Oh, and regarding the color scheme, I don't have the exact pale yellow you want for your logo, so I had to change that. I do have a similar hue, though. I hope you like it. Thanks.
Number 86. What does the speaker imply when he says,
That's a very big order.
Number 87. What will the speaker send the listener? Number 88. What does the speaker say he has changed? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following announcement.
Hello, I'm the Director of the Human Resources Department, and I'm here to announce a new system for keeping track of your work hours. Instead of scanning employee ID cards at the security desk, we have instituted an online system for reporting when you arrive and leave work. Talk to your human resources representative during their office hours to get more detailed information about this new process. You'll be glad to know that the new system, which will be fully operational by the beginning of next week, will allow the payroll department to send out paychecks faster.
Number 89. What is the announcement mainly about? Number 90. According to the speaker, how can employees get more information? Number 91. What is an advantage of the new system? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Thanks for coming to this product development meeting. As you know, we've recently reduced the amount of packaging we use for our Tucker Treats snack bags in order to be more eco-friendly. But customers aren't happy because our new packaging now offers smaller quantities of Tucker Treats at their original prices, which means they're paying more for less food. Our president, Young-Soo Lee, has approved changing the size of the packaging to offer larger quantities of snacks at the original prices. So your next task is to come up with a new package design to hold the larger quantities while still using less plastic.
Number 92. What department does the speaker most likely work in? Number 93. What are customers' complaints about Tucker Treats? Number 94. What task does the speaker assign to the listeners? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following telephone message and keys.
Hi, Elizabeth. It's Becca. Thanks a lot for agreeing to water my plants and get the mail at my jewelry store while I'm in Singapore. This is my first buying trip, and I'm excited about finding new materials for my jewelry. I left the keys in an envelope under your door. The key to my store is the longest one with a square top, and the smallest one is for the mailbox. I emailed instructions about caring for each of the plants. Don't worry, though. I only have a few. Thanks again for your help, and see you next week.
Number 95. Why is the speaker traveling to Singapore? Number 96. Look at the graphic. Which key is for the store? Number 97. What did the speaker send in an email? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following announcement and coupon.
Next week marks the beginning of our holiday clearance sale here at Sarmas Department Store. Now, since this is such an important event, I'll be asking each of you to work an extra shift or two over the course of the week. We really need a total team effort in order to make this sale a success. This is the coupon that'll be printed in local newspapers. You'll notice that we're offering the largest discount on the merchandise that truthfully has not been selling very well this season. We'll be actively promoting it to reduce our inventory and make room for the new merchandise that we'll be receiving in April.
Number 98. What does the speaker ask the listeners to do? Number 99. Look at the graphic. According to the speaker, what merchandise has not sold well? Number 100. According to the speaker, what will happen in April?
All right. Okay, so shall we break for 15 minutes? So now, what time is it right now? So we can start for reading comprehension at 4:10. 15 minutes. Let's say 2:40. Right. See you at 2:40. Yep. All right. So we can start for the second half, reading comprehension, right? So first of all, what you need to do for the reading test for the TOEIC and for your final exam here, right? I think you need to use some tip and strategy just because we have to handle with this kind of questions in a short of time, right? Meaning that if you cannot even handle those type of questions for a reading test, you might be running out of time, right? And you cannot even complete it in time. All right, so for tip and strategy here, I can say that you have to use skimming and scanning first. Skimming and scanning, right? Skim, scan. Skim, scan. So for skimming, right, just look at for the head or title of the email, right? Just because it can be head, it can be title, and it can be a topic sentence for that email. Yep. To an all employees from 1 to 3, right? Director. Just focus on the keyword here, employees, and then director. And then after that, date, January 5th, right? And then retirement. Retirement is a keyword here, right? So everyone can type for me, please, retirement. If you wish to get an A, you have to pick up the main idea here, right? Retirement, retirement, retirement. Okay, good. See. All right. So look at for the first question here. Look at the first one is that what is the purpose of the memo? A. Encourage some employee to retire early. Announce retirement and job opening, right? And then request prompt payment of all invoices and then inform employees of working conditions here. Good. So we can see when you have to handle with those kind of question that is related to main idea or even topic sentence, just focus on key word or even the main verb here, encourage or not, announce or not, request or not, or inform or not. So here we can see from the first one is that memorandum or even the notice, right? Notice for retirement here. So the answer will go for B boy. Type B for me, please. พิมพ์ B เข้ามาเลยอาจจะได้ปิดจ็อบไวๆนะครับเรียนออนไลน์ต้องรีบๆนิดหนึ่งเก่งมากนะครับ right good B boy นะใครพิมพ์ B ได้ A นะฮะไม่ยากให้พิมพ์ B เข้ามาพอ Moving to next question, how much longer will the retirement process continue? A, about 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then 4 weeks. 1 week meaning 7 days, right? 7 days, 15 days, 20 days, or even 30 days, let's say. All right, so we have to check the idea here. Okay, again. So you can see from the date that, notice the memorandum here is that January 5th. And then we have to see which date will be last for the retirement ceremony. Over 3 years, blah, 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 there will be a retirement party, blah, 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 on 30. So you have to make the interval from 5th of January until 30th of January, is that right? So let's say like it's about 3 weeks. So the answer will go for about 3 weeks. Everyone type C for me, please. C เข้ามาแล้ว C. ใครพิมพ์ CDA พิมพ์นิดนึงนะเพราะตัวนี้ยาก ไฟนอลนะทำไม่ค่อยทันนะเพราะฉะนั้น you have to handle the test with tip and strategy if you want to complete the test properly. That's it. Next, what will personal director do in the near future? So here we can see from the detailed information, is that right? And the director asks to do something here. Someone or employee is doing something here. Retire from her job, receive an award, apply for a job, or even hire a new designer. Okay, good. So basically, you have to look at for the a paragraph again, right? So we can say interviews will take place in the following week, blah, 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 January 25th, 25, right? Okay, and then if you know someone interested in this position, meaning that this kind of things refer to they are going to have a new member to a new position here, right? So the answer will go for hire a new designer. Everyone type COD deduct here DD property ดีเข้ามาเลยนะฮะบ่ายแก่ๆง่วงๆนะฮะ so sleepy นะฮะ so tired and so sleepy Just type D for me, please, if you wish to get an A. Again, right? I'm going to summarize the idea for the reading text again, right? First of all, what you need to do is that just using skim scan first, skimming for the specific information and scanning to glance for the main idea, right? What you need to do is that just focus on the first sentence in each paragraph or even the last sentence in each paragraph, and then try to simplify this kind of text into your own understanding. I'm going to say that just put a simple word, right? Based on your own understanding, and then see how it could be matched to those kind of questions here, right? The first one, it talks about purpose or the main idea. Just focus on main verb here, and then you can be direct to the correct answer. And second, supporting detail or even detailed information here. And the third one is that detailed information too. So if you want to get a full score of the reading test, you have to make sure that you get the main idea in each paragraph. That's it. Clear กดหนึ่งเข้ามาclear กดหนึ่งเข้ามากันบ่าย3เลิกดีกว่านะออนไลน์ดีไหมไม่ได้นะสอนน้อยไม่ได้โดนฟีดแบ็กอีก All right, so shall we move to double email here? I'm going to say that for double email here, I'm going to let you read first just because it is a detail. Lots of information that you have to grasp in this kind of text, right? 1 and 2, I'm going to let you read for 2 minutes here. You have to finish 1 minute for the first one, right? And then 1 minute for the second one, right? Okay, timing for 2 minutes here. 1, 2, 3, go. อ่านก่อนนะอ่านก่อน All right, thumbs up for reading, right? Okay, so good. So for this, it is double email, meaning that you have to read the first email first and then continue to second email here, right? I'm going to start with the first email first. C, the first one is that look at the heading of that email first, right? Skimming and scanning here. I'm going to let you just only focus on subject, just because it might be a topic sentence here, right? Pre-launch information for the outer pass product launch, basically. Is that right? So here we can see from the first paragraph, it talks about something changed or something released for service or even products in that company. You can see from vice president from New York, right? And president, and then two are branch managers. So they are communicating to the president and the manager in each branch here. So we can see like it's all about like you know, internal communication here. Next month, all bank branches will be launching much anticipated Ultra Money Pass product. Is that right? What's more? Potentially become a flagship product. In preparation, all banking personnel need to be familiarized with the terms and conditions of Ultra Money Pass. That's it. So the heading or the first topic sentence here talks about that something happened, right, for a new product, and then you have to be familiar or even get to know, right, what is that, or even terms and conditions here in order to make sure that you get the well understanding from the product. So again, I'm going to let you try to simplify this kind of text into your own understanding. For example, if you're unsure for the, maybe difficult vocabulary, and you have to see the context clue, is that right? For example, like this one, just because they are going to release some product. So meaning that you need to be able to understand or even well prepare for knowing terms and conditions here. Yep. Client must complete an application form and then deposit 250. Just focus on the keyword, right? The first one is that application form. And then deposit for $250 here. Second, two forms of current identification must accompany to the application, namely as, what is that, ID card or even driver license or other government issue related to ID card, right? So second is that, proof of identification check here. And the second, and the last one is that the minimum personal income statement of a salary, is that right? For $1,050. Checklist again, right? So the detail here is that the first one is that application form with deposit. That's it. Second, ID check, ID identification, passport, something, right? And then the last one is that statement of money or income here with a minimum of 4,500 here. That's all. So this is the detail. Moving to the last paragraph here, we can see from managers will be kept informed of any amendment. So here we can see like this one might be challenging vocabulary. So you have to simplify into an easy word. We can see from this one is that changes, is that right, of the product or even in return, each manager is responsible for updating their staff immediately. Is that right? Each branch is expected to accommodate. Accommodate, it means distribute or even help to each other. Is that right? So you can see like some of the word might not be direct to the, questions, right? So we have to paraphrasing or even simplify those words into your own understanding. Okay. Yep. Accommodate a client with expresses interest becoming blah blah blah. and all bank managers will submit to a product evaluation to the product development group, blah, 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 by this. So you can see from the last sentence here, it talks about the action plan or what to do next in order to make sure that you can reply to this message or email. So now, once you get your understanding from the first email, right? Try to look at the questions first, just because we have to save time, right? Okay, good. What was the purpose of the Vice President memorandum here? A, announced to launch the product, criticize staff for inefficiency, request monthly staff evaluation, and then remind manager about a meeting. So you can see from the first paragraph, it talks about product launch. So the answer will go for AA. Type A for me, please, if you wish to get A. Andใครอยากได้ A พิมพ์ A. Good. Good. Next, moving to next question here. What is not needed when applying for a product? So we can checklist what we read as a supporting detail as a first hand, right? First, personal identification. Second, an application form, proof of income, and then deposit 4,500. So we can see personal identification is correct. Is that right? And application form is correct. Proof of income also correct with minimum of 4,500. But the deposit here just only 250. It's not 4,000 here. So the answer, the answer will go for D dot here. Everyone type D for me, please. And D เข้ามาเลยครับ ดีให้เร็วนะฮะจะได้จบบ่าย 3ไปเลยนะไปพารากอนดีกว่า Okay, good. Thank you so much for kindly cooperative in this session. Again, right? So you can see from this one. So once you finish the first email, try to look at the second email first. Second email, it talks about reply. Is that right? Reply. Okay, so we can see from the first heading is from Tony to manager, right? Product development group, CC president, and then date March of 5th of March. Subject is the same, right? Evaluation of Ultra Money Pass. So we can see from the subject, just because you need to highlight for the subject, just because you can catch the topic sentence or even the main idea here. It's okay. So Money Pass evaluation is a keyword. All right, so after that, you can review from a core content here. As requested, please find attached our branch evaluation of recently launched Ultra Money Pass at the Hong Kong branch as experienced the following issues. Here is we can see from the text that it talks about something happened or problems. Issues here mean problems, okay? So what are the possible problems here? A, you can see that the first one is that more than a few of our clients have backed out prior to completion of the application process. Most feel that the process is intrusive. This is difficult vocabulary here, right? Intrusive here means difficult or even challenging, requiring excessive personal documentation. So they say that lots of clients feel that it's uneasy or even it's difficult to do so. This is the first problem. Is that right? Second, linking card numbers to existing account have proven problematic. Something here cause a problem just because lots of number here. Is that right? Okay, good. And the last problem would be some employees are most yet familiarized to not enough familiar to the product details to successfully complete the process. However, this send a message to our client is not sufficient. So meaning that it's not enough a detail or even something here. The information required is not enough, things like that, right? So we can see from the problems happen to that branch, Hong Kong branch. Is that right? Okay. The first one is that client might not feel comfortable to do that. Second is that staff is not that well, knowledgeable person to give some instruction to the clients here. So try to simplify those words into your own understanding, just because you can do the test properly, right? However, we support the product and training seminar will be held to this coming week. Our intention is that to reinforce or improve, is that right? Improve the need to provide high level of professionalism towards every client. So they're going to have like additional training seminar in order to make sure that their staff will be equipped with what they should do for this kind of branches. Yep. Clear, right? Very, very detailed, but I'm going to let you achieve an impressive score from the reading test. Moving to the question here. Why did Tony contact the manager for product development? A, alert manager for field concerns or problems. Withdraw support, a new product. Withdraw not, no, right? Request relocation. They want to move or relocate here for another branch? No, right? Suggest the alternative of the product. Just suggest for additional training, but it's not alternative here. So the answer will go for A, type A, if you wish to get A. ใครอยากได้ A พิมพ์ A มาเลยครับพิมพ์เกรดเข้ามาลองพิมพ์เข้ามาเลยนะ That's it, right? So this one is that the main idea for a second email. Good. Next, how will Tony Anderson try to resolve those problems? By changing an application form, by delaying a product release, through additional staff training, or even through offering staff incentive. So we can see from this one is that supporting detail, right? Supporting detail for that problem, how to solve it properly and practically here. So I think the answer is that through additional staff training. Everyone type C for me, please. C เร็วเลยฮะ C. That's it, right? So we can see from the first one is that main idea. Second is that supporting detail. And the last question for this is that what can be inferred about Seneca banking. So we can see from the email, right? So they sent from New York to all of branches. And then Tony just wrote the email to the headquarters or some president here from Hong Kong, meaning that they're gonna have lots of, company in different countries. Is that right? Okay, infer is not state directly to the text, but you have to think that it hold the same meaning, right? Same meaning in that paragraph. It is exclusively an online retailer. It is multinational corporation. It outsources of all its call centers, and then it has the highest interest rate. Cross A, cross C, and then cross D dot here. So the answer will just only go for B boy. Type B for me, please. Done. Again, summarize again and again, right? When it comes to reading comprehension for double email, right? You need to use tip and strategy first, just because I think it might be practical for all of you if you're doing the test, right? So glance, skimming, and scanning from who to whom, and then subject line, just because you can get the possible topic sentence here. And for reading strategy, just freeze the whole paragraph first by skimming and scanning, or find a keyword, right? And also just compare to the question type by focus on the keyword. For example, the first one is that main idea, second is that detailed information, the third one is main idea, and next one is detailed information, or even infer, imply. Okay. And after that, you have to simplify this kind of word into your own understanding by, for example, if you think that you are not sure for that vocabulary, for example, this one, right? Intrusive. You need to understand the context. But here, it means difficult or uneasy. So try to simplify this into your own word, and then, you can get the understanding from the text here. Also, you have to be careful with the last sentence here, just because it talks about action plan or what to do next, meaning that it is a question you have to handle with this kind of thing, right? Okay. All right. And for the main idea, just focus on the key verb here. Key main verb, right? Keyword and main verb. For example, announce, criticize, request, or remind, right? But for not or even a detailed information question, just checklist that is right or wrong. For example, the first one is that right or wrong, right or wrong, right or wrong, blah, 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 whatever. Done. Happy ไหม Okay, happy กด 1 นะแม่ All right, good. So if you want to practice for more, I hope that you guys understand what I'm saying already, right? And this is your turn, is that your homework. I think if you can practice for this kind of question, you will be successful in the final exam or even the real TOEIC test, right? Homework 1, 2. Homework is a lot, just because it might be your final exam, right? And if you want to practice, find the main idea, I think actually I just want to if we study on site, I'm going to ask you what is the main idea, but maybe we can skip it then. You can practice later, right? Find the main idea, find the context from a given text here. Shall we move to vocabulary? That's it. Okay. Everyone can see for the share document, right? Into the line group, and then just responsible for your number here. Week 14, prone to, exception, probably, permanent, predisposed, stability, traditionalism, intelligent, fascinating, or even the awareness. Again, responsible for your number here, and find at least 2 synonyms and just done into chat file, right? Okay, so moving to second word here. Vocabulary 14.2, we can see pendants, bracelets, accessibility, influential, dependability, honestly, representative, right? Emanated, astrology, or even decorated. Just responsible for your number again, right? And then find at least 2 synonyms and generate into chat file so we can review to each other. What's more here, moving to 14.3. So we can see like it might be a little bit challenging word here. I hope you guys can find those words into an easy one, right? Just because it might be a little bit challenging. Nepotism, incredible, precariously. Is that right? Yeah. Resourceful, possession, susceptible, affectionate, enhancement, eloquent, and then resonate. Again, right? Responsible for your number and find out at least 2 synonyms. And we comes to the end, right? Okay, activity, the last activity for today class is that before we go. So I'm going to let you create a meaningful sentence based on a given word here, right? Responsible for your number again. So we can see like it starts with break. So some of these words or phrase might be not in direct meaning, meaning that you have to search from the internet first, for example, like idiomatic expression, break a leg, something like that. Break a leg meaning that wish you luck or even congratulations, is that right? So just responsible for your number and then search it first and try to make sure that you create a meaningful sentence here. So now we have break a habit, break a leg, break a promise, break a record, break a window, break someone's heart, for example, like break your heart, right? Meaning that you made something wrong or even mistake to someone else, right? Break the ice, break the law, break the news to someone. Breaking news, right? You can see from BBC or even CNN here. Breaking news, meaning that unexpected situation or something that is released at that time. And the last one is that break the rules. Again, right? Responsible for your number and create a meaningful sentence here. And that's it. Any questions so far? ถ้าไม่มีนะครับขออนุญาตพูดภาษาไทยนิดนึงสำหรับวีคหน้านะครับก็คงเป็นออนไซต์นะครับเราจะมานั่งทำclass reflection นะครับใน Google Form นิดนึงแล้วก็มีการ discuss นะฮะแล้วก็ติวข้อสอบไฟนอลนิดหน่อยส่วนfinal ของเรานะครับเป็นออนไซต์นะครับห้องสอบชั้น7นะฮะ0701ถ้าจำไม่ผิดนะครับก็เจอกันนะวันจันทร์น่าจะบ่ายโมงถ้าจำไม่ผิดเดี๋ยวค่อย finalize อีกทีหนึ่งนะครับไปเช็ควีคหน้านะแล้วก็ออนไซต์นะครับไม่น่ามีปัญหาละโอเคนะ if you don't have any question I have to finish a class just only this and see you next week on site bye bye ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you.
Thank you